Hi, it's Carla. I thought I would show you a little bit of my rock tumbling results. I am still tumbling some rocks from my trip to Minnesota in May, I think. I wish I had them divided by geographic location better, but I don't. Um, I haven't started tumbling anything from Copper Harbor yet. My second trip was up to Little Girls Point in Michigan, and so I think most of these are from there. This is a batch that I ran through step one with step one grit for a week, but I want to do it a little bit longer. So I'm going to do this at step one another week. So what I do is I get them out and I put them in this colander and I rinse them off. These have just finished step two and are ready for step three. Gotta make sure I don't get this confused. These were with these in step one and they're ready to move on to step two. So I have one double spinner tumbler and one single one. So I can do 3 barrels at once. And looks like I'm gonna have a 1, 2, and 3 going this week. This is a nice little eye agate I found. This one I think I found in Minnesota because I found a bunch of eye agates up there. I seem to have the eye for eyes, which they're harder to find, so I don't know why I can find those and not just the nice banded ones. But anyway, you can see the little bands here. Sorry, got a little lint on here. A little bit of a divot there. I kind of want to run it through phase one again, but it's just going to make it so much smaller, and I'm afraid I'm going to lose the eyes. I don't know what to do. What would you do? I'm going to think about that one. This is kind of cool. A little bit of, I think, agate banding around the edge of that quartz. Is that what they call a floater? Pretty cool, anyway. Let's see if there are any other step twos that revealed anything fun. You know, this is probably what, chert, but they kind of tumble up pretty. They don't look so hot now because they're dry. Once they get polished. There's another eye. Oh, look at that. Cool. That's a nice one. Very nice. Again, there's a few little pits there. Should I tumble it a little bit more to see if I can reveal more bands? I'm just learning all of this, so I don't know when to stop. I like the different colors in there. Look at that blue and pink and kind of lavender. Isn't that cool? Oh, I love this one. I don't have a lapidary polisher. I'm just getting started in this, and I can't spend all that money on all that equipment. So right now I'm just playing with the tumblers, and oh, I love this one. Again, should I run it through phase one again? I'll put that up here with my let's think about it. These have to be, I can't believe I've been tumbling these in phase one that long from Minnesota though. I don't know, these might be from my last trip. A little sparkly geode in there, kind of pretty. I think that's it for anything with any agate potential. From this little group. Again, this is the batch. Oh wait, this I wasn't sure about. It's not very translucent, so I don't think that's agate. It's kind of cool though. Yeah, I think we probably have a little bit of agate there. Cool. You know, I keep whining that I'm not finding any, but look at that eye. Oh, cool. And there's a little one to the right. Ah, look at this. Love it. Again, how long do you tumble before you tumble away all the agate features? I don't want to do that, but I want to show them off to their best. Yeah, it's just a bunch of quartz. All right, so that's the ready for phase 2. Let's take a look at these. These were in phase 2. Aren't they beautiful when they're wet? Ugh, I hope they look like this when I'm done polishing them. Really have some nice ones in here. Look at that. I don't know. I don't think that's a Petoskey. I don't know. If you know, please tell me. Is it a Petoskey stone? What about this gorgeous thing? Man, I love this one. Love it. Look at those. Look like little zinnias or marigolds in there or something. They're so pretty. Love it. Not an agate, but still beautiful. And look at this. What a nice pendant that will make. Ah. Beauty right in nature. Right in my back door. Well, I wish it was at my back door. I wish I was closer to Lake Superior. Look at that. Pretty. Again, I don't think this is... Is that an agate? I don't think so. Probably what? Banded shirt? But look at the colors. I'm a sucker for anything yellow and orangish. And I'm liking green more these days. So boy, this clicks all the boxes, doesn't it? This, I think, is jasper. Could be totally wrong. Please tell me. Same with this. Another nice pendant potential. This one got a little bit of agate in it, or it wants to be an agate. Yeah, a little banding there. You know, I'm on the beach, the sun is bright, or not, and you know, sometimes you don't really know what you have till you get home and start working with it. Pretty colors in that. I already looked at that one. I must like that. Ooh, look at this one. Look at this one. Yeah, baby. Oh my God. Look at that. Ah, that's awesome. That is so cool. And there's kind of the reddish husk with some pitting. Oh my goodness. That might be the most unusually banded one I have. Wow, I love that. Yay. Come on, little agates. Jump out at me. A little bit of one. So you want to fill your containers up at least half full, half to 2/3 full. And I'm just about at half. And these are my phase 3s, step 3s. I don't think I have any others waiting. Now what I could do is I could put in some plastic pellets, but I think I'm good enough. It's half full, so I think I'm just going to go with this. So now I need to go outside and get some water. I don't have water out in my studio. I wish I did. Make things easier. So you fill the water up to just below the top. So I like to have the top of the rocks kind of peeking out. And what did I say, step 3? So what I also did that I didn't show you is I put a little soap in here and rinse them really good with soap. Sometimes I'll tumble them for a few days with soap, but I'm kind of getting antsy, so I decided just to rinse them outside with some soap. I gotta look at this guy again. I love the color of this. Sorry, didn't tune in very good. So I have notes up here because my memory sucks. So step 3, 6 tablespoons of pre-polish. So this is the pre-polish phase. I gotta get my number 3 up here so I know that these are 3s. These only stick for so long and then I have to get new ones. It's definitely a dirty hobby. All right, these are going to 3. I have a couple different types of grit right now. This was the first grit I bought. I think I got it on Amazon. I can put a link below. And I also got this brand. I know, and here's another brand that I have. I'll put the links below. I know there's another brand that a lot of the other people that have been doing this longer recommend. Poly something or other, I can't think of the name of it. All right, so 6 tablespoons of this. 1, 2. It's important that you clean your tumbler container very good. I've lost count. I can go back and rewind this. I think that's 6. Because if I still have grit from step 1 into step 2 or step 2 into step 3, it will not have the same effect. So now we stir it up a little bit. I'm just afraid it's going to clump up. All right, so let me put the tumbler back together. I need 2 hands to do this. This is nothing too exciting. So I'm going to get this one ready to go. I'll be back. Here's a little carnelian that I found in Copper Harbor. I like it. I like the color. Here's a few more of the rocks from Copper Harbor. I have so many. Not a lot of agate potentials, I don't think, but we'll see, maybe after tumbling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save these step 2s until I get a bigger load. I am trying to keep the Copper Harbor ones separate just so I can keep track of what I find where. But I'm anxious to get started with the Copper Harbor ones, so I don't have a full or even half full step 1 barrel going yet. So I'm going to add some of these Copper Harbor rocks to some of the Michigan and Minnesota other ones, but we'll just pick some that, I guess it doesn't matter where they came from. But so I'm just going to put the carnelian in there. Let's get that guy polished. I liked this one. I thought that was interesting. Really curious about this guy. I don't know what that is. Does anybody know what that bluish green stuff is? It's kind of chalky, kind of waxy. It's kind of brown there too, kind of a light brown. Someone who knows rocks, please tell me what this one is. I'm going to tumble it. Should get some little ones in here. You should mix it up. I might be able to fit most of these in here. This is phase 1s. I think it's a little piece of porphyry. Probably get all these little guys in there. Getting up there though. I'll just throw all these little chips in. Oop, just about tipped that over. That would have been a mess. Yeah, that'll work. One more little guy. It's funny, this almost feels like wood. It's very light. Okay, so this is going to be a step 1. Again, add water just to right below the top. A lot going on with this guy too. Help me, what is it? All right, step 1, I need to get the grit. Do I have one open? No. I think this is a new one. All right, 4 tablespoons. This is the coarse grind. You can tell the difference between what the last one was. All right, we'll get this guy ready to go. This one's worth peeking at. Not a ton of bands in there, but there are some. I just really like the color. Okay, we have a phase 1 and a phase 3 going.